Yo, tonight, nothing special. Just sitting here chilling, trying to see what's going on out here in the YouTube streets. Got me a little bowl of fruit cocktails. I done ate most of it. I figure I go in and chill with y'all, eat me some fruit cocktails, and probably get a little, sing a little couple songs, whatever, just something, just to keep things going, get to know y'all a little bit. So, time being. Let me get some. I ain't gonna play the TV loud because I don't want no. I don't want to get my, you know, get no copyright issues or nothing like that. So I just going to sit down and talk with y'all, chill with y'all. Hopefully, I can get a few of y'all to come in tonight. I know it's late. It's 11 o'clock, but hopefully somebody up chilling, come out and join the party. Makeup on your shirt. You don't believe the story. You know that they're all lies. Bad as you want, you stick around, and I just don't know why. Baby, you, what I do, back to you every night, doing you right. Deserve good things, here for the rage. Alright. You should let me love you. Love and protection. Show you that we love supposed to be. Love you, love you, love you. Yeah. Listen. Yep. I had some fruit cocktails that I got yesterday, and I put it in the freezer and forgot about it. I said, then when I thought about it, I said, oh yeah, I forgot to get my fruit cocktails out. Um, Let me see, where's my other phone at? All right, what's up? What's up? I see somebody coming in, chilling here on a Friday night, trying to get to know y'all. Got a little bit of tunes going on, kind of on the low side, because I ain't trying to get no copyright issue. And sitting here eating some fruit cocktails. I done ate most of them. But how's everybody doing tonight? What's up? What's up? What's going on with everybody? Friday night, I'm chilling. Eating some fruit cocktails, listening to a little bit of music. I was singing a little bit earlier. But like I said, I ain't trying to get no copyright issue, so I can't play it loud as I want to. But just thinking about, some of the old songs like we used to listen to, and just chilling. Just chilling. Looking for somebody to chill with. I'm glad to see y'all. I need to get my other phone so I can keep up with y'all because I can't see y'all on here. But welcome in everybody. How's everybody doing? Let me get my other phone. Y'all stay here now. Don't go nowhere. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Try to keep me a phone so I can keep up with who up in this joint. Yeah, but yeah, this Freestyle Friday, like I said, uh, I wasn't gonna do nothing, but I didn't do my Throwback Thursday, where I usually sing some songs or whatever, do some lip sync stuff. So I said, you know what, I gotta hit the YouTube streets tonight. And I was hoping that some of y'all still be up and alive and around to come and check me out. All right, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot. Glasses ain't gonna help me. All right, let's see who we got. How are you? I'm doing good, William. Wait, is that William? Oh, that's Wildstar. My bad, my bad. Hey, bear with me. I got vision problems. What's up? What's up? I appreciate you coming in. Uh, what we got? Uh, I cannot pronounce your name. You said, uh, hello, bro. What's up? What's up? How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Uh, somebody like my glasses. Yeah, you know, I thank you. Thank you. First of all, I like them, and I can do good with them. You know, until I get my eye surgery, I can do good with them just wearing them and just seeing around. But you know, they was meant for me to be able to see, you know, to read and to see. But because I have the cataracts issue, it's I can't really see good out of them. So that's why I have to take my glasses off and then struggle to try to read this stuff that's going on here. So y'all just bear with me. But thanks, man. I appreciate that. All right, let me see what else we got. We got Charlie. Is that Charlie? Charlie said, holla. What's up? What's up, Charlie? Uh, make sure I got all of y'all. Yeah, it's just three of y'all. All right. Yeah, yeah. I appreciate y'all coming in and checking me out. Like I said, it's a chill night for me. Normally, about this time, I usually be with my girl. Used to be getting off of dialysis, finishing her treatments tonight, but she didn't do it. So we just been chilling. I've been talking with my sister for a while. She was giving me some excuses why she didn't come on my workout Wednesday. I hope she pop up here tonight, but it's all good. But I just want to take time, eat some fruit cocktails, get to know y'all, uh, find out a little bit about y'all, see what y'all like. Um, Pretty much my journey is, I'm trying to be positive. Um, um, Trying to follow God. You know, like I said, I'm not. You know, I believe in God. I trust God with all my heart. I follow God. But I listen to R&B music, stuff like that. You know, I'm not all the way there. Like I try to tell people, like, I'm not perfect. Some people kind of judge you for that. Like, how you supposed to be this if you that? I'm a work in progress. You know what I'm saying? I like old school music. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here listening to a little bit of something, eating some fruit. Said I'm gonna go hang out with some friends. That's what I'm doing. I'd rather do this than to go to the club, to be honest. So I'm really glad that I started this YouTube because a lot of times I sit here and I don't, you know, I'm really a loner. I really don't go out like that. So to be able to get some time in, chilling with people, getting to know people, building friendship, relationships. That's awesome for me. That's awesome for me. And like I said, I appreciate y'all coming in and chilling, sitting with me. On a day like this, shoot, y'all could be out doing y'all thing, having a good time, and y'all chilling in here with me, and I really appreciate that. I'm gonna do a little bit of singing when something good come on. Like I say, I ain't gonna play it loud. My remote gonna make me get up. Oh Lord. But yeah, something good come across, I might bust out with a little song or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember back in the day was special times. Growing up, it was me and my cousin. We used to have everybody gathered around us because we'd break out with a song. I was like the singer and he was the rapper. Now I could rap, but I can never write no raps. I could write songs, even though it's still I don't understand it. I guess it was in my mind. I could write songs, and I could sing songs. I could rap, but I couldn't write raps. But he was excellent with that. So we'd do our thing and have everybody gathered around us as we doing our thing. Like, oh, they sound good, man. It used to feel so good, like having the girls around and getting that attention or whatever like that. And it was new. It was new for me because, like I say on my videos, like I grew up in church, so when I left home, I was experiencing this street life for the first time, and it was like it was a new world for me because all I was used to is 5 to 6 days out the week in church. You know what I'm saying? So to have freedom and getting to know people and learning songs and you know then just becoming a man and just getting my fly on. I remember every 4th of July. Now, it's different down here where I live at now. Now in Baltimore, every 4th of July, you had to go get an outfit. Like your outfit had to be fly. Come 4th of July. Somebody was having a party. One of them somebody was having something, and we was getting fly and getting ready for the 4th of July. And then 4th of July was 3 days from my birthday anyway. So I would always have me an outfit for my birthday and then have me an outfit for 4th of July. And that started becoming like a trend once I left home and started getting out like that. Like, it started becoming popular, like something to do. And then at the time, the most popular artist was R. Kelly. And oh Lord, it's a shame with R. Kelly what's going on with him now. But back then, R. Kelly was the man. Like you could go anywhere, everywhere. You hearing something of R. Kelly's is popping off. And the thing is, the way I would sing, like I had like a similar style like him. So when I would sing his songs, like people would really draw, you know. Then we'll make it so good one year, and I didn't even do this on purpose. One year I bought this outfit. It was a short set, but it was like a vest the top part was a vest and the bottom part was the shorts. So I had all of my arms and stuff sticking out back then. I had muscles then. Had my arms and stuff sticking out. Then I went to this guy because going to the barber shop was a thing. Even though in our younger years my uncle would cut our hair, but as we got older, going to the barber shop. And I was pressed for time, so I just stopped in this one barber shop, and the dude was like, what you want? I said, I want to cut low because I had waves. I had waves like my hair. I still got good hair. It's just I only got half of it now. But all of my hair was straight. Like, and I didn't have to do nothing. It was naturally like that, right? So, dude, he cut my hair, and I swear, I never ever had somebody edge me up as sharp and smooth as he did. Like it was like my hair was painted on my head. That's how nice that haircut was. And it was the best haircut that I ever got. And I stopped in this place for the first time, downtown Baltimore. And so when I went around everybody was like, yo, who cut your hair? I was like, yo, I stopped in this dude down on Howard Street in Baltimore, and he hooked me up. It's like, yo, I got to go there, man. I got so listen. When dudes start complimenting your hair, now that's back then. It's a bro code thing. Like it's a man law violation for dudes to be giving compliments like that. You know what I mean, to each other. Now, like I mean, if somebody gear look nice, you know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with saying it. Back then, we just ain't think like that. But when they seen my cut and that outfit I had on, the outfit I had on was similar to one of the outfits like R. Kelly had, like, but the jacket part was only he had the pants. I had shorts. Man, I got so many compliments. Like I felt really good. I felt really good about myself back then. I felt really good about I can put my wait a minute. Let me look on here and make sure I ain't trying to keep up with y'all. Is that Miss Jolisha? Hey, Miss Jolisha. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I'm gonna put my glasses back on. I feel better. I feel more comfortable with my glasses on. And what I like about them is when I go outside in the sun, they transition glasses. So the sunglasses part come in and it look like I have sunshades on. But I feel really a lot better with my glasses. Going around without glasses, I feel empty because I've been wearing glasses all my life. So just to be plain faced it. But like I said, I can't really see like I want to, with the glasses on. Now just sitting here, like looking at y'all, like I mean, this is cool. But if I had to read, normally when my eyes were straight, I can use my glasses and sit right here and be able to see y'all names and whatever y'all saying. But because of the cataracts I got, I can't see it like that. But anyway, so back to the story. So yeah, so 4th of July, man, we would get together. We would get together and we had some that sing in the family. We had some that rap. Then we'd be around and my Aunt Roxy, she did the most cooking. She did the most cooking out of the family. Uh my Aunt Bernice, she did some cooking. But the place to be was my Aunt Roxy's. We would go there and we'd be chilling, just having a good old time. Like everybody got their new outfits, and then sometimes we would leave and we would all go to the movies. So we make it a whole big day out of it. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the best memories that I had growing up is doing that. And then when I moved to Baltimore County, um, we had so many fans, and I listen. I know it might seem like I'm bragging. I'm not. I'm not that type of person that think I'm all this and that. Nah, I'm not like that. But I'm gonna tell you, for a person that was not used to, I wasn't used to that much spotlight being on me and that much attention. Yeah, I sing at church, and I had the spotlight because every Sunday my pastor would call me up there to sing Amazing Grace. And I used to duck him out. I knew it's like a certain part of the service where he would call me up there, and I knew it. So I would go and act like I had to go to the bathroom and stuff like that. And he'd send somebody for me. So that kind of broke me out of being shy about singing around people because back then I used to be so daggone nervous. Glasses used to be just falling off. I'm sweating. I'm steadily trying to push my glasses up. Like I used to be afraid. And then at the time, I was going through that change in my voice. So I had that little bit of, going on with my voice. But by the time I left the church, and by the time I left home, and then I started, going down in the hood and starting to, be around people and stuff like that. Hey, I started being more relaxed. Then my cousins, like they was welcoming, they was happy to see me because I would never come around. Like they have birthday parties and stuff. My mom didn't allow me to go around out like that. She would always say that I had to go to church. So I missed a lot. So they all was just happy to see me. So they was happy to see me, and I was happy to see them too. Wait a minute. I heard a ding over here. Yeah, they were so happy to see me, and I was happy to see them too. I was happy to have that freedom. Time to get some good music going. This thing. I tried to put something good on. Wait a minute. I don't know where my lineup at. All right. It's some 112 coming on. Let's see what this all about. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Ooh, yeah, girl, I love you so. Back around this time, I used to know all the words to this stuff. Let me see. That doesn't. I don't care who. And if I tell you I need you, don't you think that I will never be there? Ooh. Look, I got my little fake mic. Shines and nice. Don't misunderstand me. Saying what's in my heart. Cupid doesn't lie. What you wanna? And oh, who baby true love? I used to know all the words to this song, but anyway, I'll wait till I get to the song. I remember the words. But yeah, so um, but yeah, to be around and and to have like so many females, like one time, and see another thing. Now we also dance, right? But I didn't know how to dance. I was like two left feet. I did not know how to dance. So my cousin, he taught me how to dance. he taught me how to do dance moves and stuff, right? So we had got so good at it where we was like, I don't know if any of y'all old enough to remember Kid and Play. Kid and Play was was rappers, and they had that like their own little dance moves or whatever like that. So we were imitating their dance, like we could do all the dances that they was doing. So one time we went to this party. We had met these girls, and they was like, "We having a party, and won't y'all come to the party?" And we was like, "All right, all right." Now the thing is, the party was in a neighborhood that we never went. We never been over that side of town before. So like basically like really we was going blindly over there in that neighborhood because the thing is, even though I lived on the west side of Baltimore and on the east side of Baltimore, but I mainly was on the east side. So if I had to claim a side, it probably was going to be east side because that's where all my peoples live at, and that's where I was for the most part. So this party was over on the west side. So we went over to the party, and we was the life of the party. We was the life of the party. Like we was dancing, we was doing the kid and play dances. Like, but now I have a little bit more feel for the room. Back then, like I was just having a good time. Like I didn't know what was going on around me. But dudes, now my cousin, he had peeped it. Cause see, he from the hood. Like he know. Like he had more awareness than I did. Couple of dudes around there was kind of getting upset because uh, not only was the single girls on us like that, like liking our stuff, like their girls was liking our stuff too. So they was getting upset, but we wasn't trying to like we wasn't there to try to cause no confusion or try to take nobody girl or nothing like that. Like we just was having fun. And shoot, before we know it, them dudes went and grouped up and made a plan. They made a plan for us when we leave. They was planning on trying to jump us, but somebody tipped us off. I believe one of the girls tipped us off to what they was planning on doing, and we was like why? Like we have no issue with nobody. Like why they on this like that? They was like, well, they mad because the girls was all paying attention to y'all and wasn't paying them no attention or whatever like that. And I was like, man, that's whack. Well, we got out of it because we called a cab. We called a cab, and the cab came to the door. We hopped that cab, and we went on about our business. Like I said, all of our family, all of our connections was all over on the east side. And by the time we called, and then it was late. Time we called the fellas up, all of them to come over on the west side, and we in their area, their territory. And then for what? For what? Like we ain't have no beef with nobody like that. Like that was unnecessary. So we called that cab. Cab came. We hopped that cab and went on about our business. We never go back over that side like that because that's one thing that I learned. Like when you in somebody else territory or area, hey, you use common sense. Use common sense. I don't know what's going on with this music. I gotta put my line up on it. Hold on now. I gotta put my line up on it. I got a line up. This line up is whack. Y'all bear with me. I'm getting something good so I can work out. I'm coming, y'all. You know what? I know what I gotta do. I'm gonna get something going in here, up in this joint. Yeah, but after that we was like, oh, I thought I heard something buzzing. We can't be on that. We got to use common sense when we move. All right, let's see what I got on my list. I hate when I got my mind set for some music, and then when I'm ready to go get it, I can't remember. Let me see. All right, let's see. All right, what's this? I like when Cisco came out with the album by itself. He had some really good songs on there. Oh shoot, it already dead. Dang, it's working. It's a hidden. All right, let me see. All right, how about this one? Of course, they gonna put a commercial out there first. Let's see. Um, I told y'all about my father. Now, just before we went our separate ways, he had just got himself a new car and everything. I mean, nice old car. I mean, brand new, spanking brand new. I rode with him in his car, and he popped this CD in, and it was this song here, "Boys and Men on Bending Knees," and he was singing the song. I was shocked. I was like, what his old behind know about that song? Like that was our era. Like what he know about that? But he knew it. He knew it. He knew the words, and I was shocked. Let me see. Where do we lose our way? Well, it's driving me insane. And you know I just need one more chance to prove my love to you. If you come back to me, I'll guarantee that. never let you go. I used to be a lot smoother back in the day with my words, but I got away. I got away from a lot of things, messing around. It used to be, well, one of the things I had a fallout. I had a fallout with that cousin, and you know all of the things that I like that he turned me on to it. Like I kind of turned away from it. Like you know, mm. But from time to time, I throw some songs on. Let me see. Get my voice right. Let me see. I open up my eyes to face reality. Every moment without you, it seems like eternity. I'm begging you, come back to me. Can you tell me why a perfect love goes wrong? Can somebody tell me why the good things ain't the way they used to be? Oh God, give me the reason I'm down on bended knee. Boys and Men was real popular too when they came out. They came out with that Motown Philly, and that we was dancers back then. Like we danced, and that Motown Philly come on. They be do do da da do do da 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 do do da da. Man, we used to get it. We used to get it. But anyway, yeah, that was a good old days. That was a good old days. I tell you what, it was some we had some hard times or whatever. You know, people got older, started branching out, having kids, and started moving in their own directions. But you know, if I wouldn't change, I wouldn't change like all of the good times that we had. You know, all of the experiences, good and bad. Thing about experiences, they make you wiser. They should make you wiser, and they should make you stronger. So a lot of the things that I've been through, it just molded me to be who I am. Like I think about things more than what I used to back in the day. I used to be just, freestyle and, all in. I used to be all in, like with everybody. And you can't be all in with everybody because everybody don't have the best interest for you. And it took me some time to realize that. It took me some hurt to realize that because the thing about it, it's just like with any relationship, when you commit yourself wholeheartedly to people, like you expect the same thing back in return. And we don't get it, you know, it just destroys your morale, because a positive thing that I learned about church is forgiveness, and to uh, um, turn the cheek. That was something very important that I learned. But when it come down to turning the cheek, you know, listen, I had to learn this. Okay, turning the cheek is kind of just letting them, giving them a pass for what they did. You know, It ain't literally just turn the cheek and let them hit you on the other side. It's giving them a pass and then moving forward. But here's the thing: if you don't nip it in the bud, you turn that cheek, psh, they smack you on that. You turn the cheek, they psh, smack you on that, and they keep smacking you over and over and over again as long as you keep allowing it. So when you turn in that cheek, you also got to be wise to not letting people keep slapping you in the face every time you turn to the other side, because the right people, they will continue to do what you allow them to do. So that was something that I had to learn, very important, about turning the cheek. And me having a chance to get away from church and actually get out and get to know people. So getting to know people for who they are. It I wouldn't take it back. I wouldn't take it back because it made me wiser. And for example, that's why I said never turn down information. I had my father-in-law. You know, I don't know if you ever met anybody that's just straight up. And when I say straight up, they just say whatever they want to say. They could be wrong as two left shoes, but they're gonna say what they want to say, and they're gonna get their point across. Um, he would tell me, and this straight up, he would tell me, you got too many people in your house around your woman. And I used to be like, oh, like, you know, I used to feel like he's insecure. You know what I'm saying? He's insecure about his relationship and he's trying to be controlling with his woman. And, I'm not trying to be like that. And then, I'm with my family and, I ain't got that to worry about. I ain't like I got a bunch of strangers coming in the house. Like I got my family. And he used to tell me that all the time. And I used to be like, I didn't ignore him. I listened. I said, okay, just let him know I'm listening to you. I hear you. I feel you. But I didn't listen. So when stuff blew up between me and his daughter, I remember he came to visit my daughters. And when he came to visit my daughters, he came up to me. He said, didn't I tell you? I was so upset mentally about that situation that, you know, I, I I was just floating along. Like I was just floating along mentally. And when he said that, I was like, yeah, you told me. He said, that's why I don't have no bunch of people around my wife. Because that's what happens. And he was right. He was right. He was right. I didn't listen to him. And that's one thing. He done passed away and God rest his soul. But, you know, that's what I mean about important information. Important information that somebody give you. Like taking heed. Don't just let it pass in and go out the other ear. Take heed. Like he's seen something that I wasn't seeing. And part of the reason why I wasn't seeing it because I was naive and blind and trusting, even though looking back at it, there were signs. There were signs. But I remember being like, nah. I was naive. But I won't take nothing away from what happened in my past because it got me to where I'm at now. And where I'm at now is a pretty good place. You know, I I deal with a little bit of depression from time to time, and I'm working towards it. I'm praying, and you know, my intentions is to seek a little bit of counseling. That's something growing up, like we didn't believe in that. We didn't believe in nobody going to no psychiatrist and all that. Like you get joked for stuff like that. But I'm working on it, and now that I'm older and I'm wiser and I done learned some things, like it's nothing wrong with taking care of your mental. You know, when you done had a lot of stuff happen to you, like hurt and loss, along with regular life stuff, like we only human beings, and all of these different things happening and affecting you mentally. If you like me, you just push it to the back, like I'm good. But I'm gonna tell you, eventually everything is gonna come to the forefront, and hopefully when you go off, because all it's gonna take is for the right person to be coming around, running their mouth to you, something might happen and you be done took it out on him, everything that you've been holding out, and you could cause yourself to be in some serious trouble. So it's good to talk about things and get it off your chest. But I ain't trying to make tonight no depressing thing. I just wanted to make that point. But I want some good music to come on here. They got Michael Jackson, Rock My World. Like that's a no. We got to do better than that. I knew when I heard Chris Tucker. I was gonna say I don't know where my list at. I know where it's at. Let's see. But you know, it's a funny thing though. Like when I was going through my little bit of heartache, like it's funny songs how the songs were coming at me and the songs were matching the feelings that I was having. Like I remember I was going through it and Avant came out with that song. Um, I forgot the name of it, but it go. Every time I see you, I get a bad vibe. To think of someone else in between your thighs. And you thought you was slick, had tricks up your sleeve. That song was so relevant for what I was going through at that time, and I always want to say, "Dang, he look just like R. Kelly." I always thought that was R. Kelly brother or something. That dude looked like R. Kelly. I remember they was asking him, and it was a lot of questions coming out about it, and he was saying, "Nah, he wasn't related," but that dude looked like R. Kelly, and he had a little bit of R. Kelly, just a little bit of R. Kelly flavor going on with him. So when he said he wasn't related to R. Kelly, I can't. I ain't gonna front. I didn't believe it. I believe. I really believe that he was related. Like it's too much similarities going on there. Like he looked like him, and his songs, like his flow was sort of like R. Kelly's. But that was a good song. That was a good song. I got it. Come on, man. This Friday. Where's my music at? All right, I got one. Let me see. Oh, no wonder I'm on the wrong thing. I'm gonna get something going, y'all. Yeah. I see one of them right here. No, matter of fact, let me go ahead first. This song, this song here was well dang, was on pause. Come on, man. Just gotta put a commercial in there. When this song here came out, this was around the time when we was in the street singing our songs. I've been chasing you for so long, so I feel you should let me know what to do. And what you really do right now is keep it real. I know you, cause I want you. So stop finding like you don't when you do. I used to know all the words to it. It'll come back. My love will make you shout it, shout it. Feeling like it's in me. Feeling like me. If you're feeling like holding me. Now, back in Baltimore, they had started taking these slow songs like this, and they put like club beats on them, so the songs would be speeding up. And well, we was getting it. We was getting it. All right, let's see. We can do about them things. About it, about it. My love will make you shout it, shout it. Yeah, Silk. Silk was a real popular group back then. Just feel like me. That lead singer went on to do a couple of plays that I saw that was pretty good too. See, I got something for you. Meet me in my bedroom. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. See, I gotta keep it real. Gonna tell you how I feel inside. Cause I know that you're feeling like love. Ooh, baby, yeah, yeah. If you're feeling like me, baby, loving me. Oh, let me hear you say yeah, yeah. Say yeah, Oh, if you're feeling like coming home with Silk tonight, let me hear you say yeah. Say yeah. And love it. You're gonna make love to you so pretty, you're sexy right here. Let me do the things I do. And up every I'm gonna love you, girl, just like a player would. Gonna tell you you're my superstar, make you feel real good. I found out something real with me, touching me, holding me, squeezing me. Say yeah, yeah. Say yeah, oh yeah. Yes, indeed. Classic, classic, classic. I don't know how this is still. I'm trying to keep up with y'all comments. I think it's still the same. Yeah, it's about the same. All right, who's this? Ah, yeah, I know this one. Carl Thomas. Yeah, this was one of my songs when I went to go live with my sister, my stepsister, for the first time. I knew you when I had a friend very deeply, and love came within. So now we got loose, but what was oh so tight? Somewhere we went wrong when we were all so right. Oh, what's a man to do? It's a shame what happened to all of them artists. There was some good artists on Bad Boy label. Now this is the end. Tell me what's the use of holding on if we can't be friends? And I can't let go. I'm trying to hold on to you. That the love we once shared now is. You seem to hurt me purposely. I didn't understand it. Oh, girl, why me? I had no choice. What was there for us? But to terminate our love and be free. Oh, what's a man to do? Yeah. Now we tried again, but now this is the end. Tell me what's the use of holding on if we can't be friends? Whoa. And I can't let go. I'm trying to hold on to you. You know, it's a song that I do good with. Me and my girl sing this song. I ain't gonna never be able to get her on here. Hopefully, I will one day. But we do that song with what's his name, uh, Dabble Cox, and I forgot old boy name. Oh, what's a man to do? Yeah. Oh, now we tried again, but now this is the end. Tell me what's the use of holding on if we can't be friends? And I can't let you go. I'm trying, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, we had so much fun. Like, uh, I remember that being one of the songs when I was going through uh my little heartache period or whatever like that. And I'm telling you, music have healing power in it. Like if you can just hear a song and I don't know, something about hearing somebody going through the same emotions as you, like you think somebody writing a song like that, like they had to have had some kind of experience or something like that. If they didn't, like they had to, if it wasn't themselves, it had to be somebody that they're affiliated with, had those type of experiences. Because I mean, the songs are dead on. And who's this? Oh no, I've seen this one already. Ah, this old school. Ooh. You know, Anita Baker wasn't really in our playlist like that, but Anita Baker was she was so good. Like you just wanted to hear her. She had like a beautiful voice, and she was more like a jazzy type singer. And me personally, like I just love to hear her sing. Her voice is so beautiful. It just is something pure about it. And plus the messages. Like this song that she sang, I apologize. The road gets rough. We say things we should not say. I never meant to treat my baby that way. I apologize. Oh, believe me, I do. I apologize. And see, to hear a woman, I truly sorry about what they done and just want to express it to her man with sincerity. Like if she was singing that song to her man, like I know he felt some kind of way, and he appreciated the fact that she was humble enough to admit that she was wrong, and she wanted to apologize, and she wanted him to forgive her. Like that's deep. The road gets rough. You know, in a lot of relationships that I've seen, now I can't, you know, it's not all, but a lot of the relationships, the men be the one that be apologizing the most. And I'll say this much: us men, like we get into more trouble, you know. So I can see why we would need to apologize more. But there are some women that realize their mistakes, and they want the relationship that much that they want to, you know, let their man know or their person know that they're truly sorry, and that they sincerely want to work things out. You know, it's not that often because I honestly I think statistically wise, I think men apologize more than women. I think men have to apologize more than women. Now that's just my opinion. But for anybody that's humble enough to admit that they wrong and sincere about it and want to move on from that point, like want to be better, like hats off to you, you know, for that because you know, doing the right thing ain't always easy all the time, but it's the right thing to do. So that's a good message. But I love Anita Baker. I love Anita Baker. I'm feeling stuffy. My nose feeling stuffy. And my girl to turn the heat on it here. I feel like my nose is getting congested. Oh, baby. Talking to you. All right, what else we got? Besides a commercial. Oh, now this was a classic right here. I got to get myself together for this one. Let me pause real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me blow my nose. This was one of my all-time favorites of our Boys and Men when they first came out. I got to get my fake mic for this one. Slowly, my eyes began to see that I'm moving nearer, near to you at all times. Yeah, my feelings are so deep for you that I won't let go. Oh no, of you. I can let this world and I can turn it around. So don't even, please don't go away from me. When you call my name, I'll reach out my hand to you through my heart. Please don't go away from me. We can work this out, whatever it may be, girl. Please don't go. No, no, please don't go. Ooh. Do, 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 do. When you're away, temptations may come, but don't you know I'm caught up in you? You know I'm caught up in you. You know I'm caught up you. I let go. Thinking about you each day I dream. 'Cause your love makes my head spin round and again. Oh baby, I can let this world and I can turn it around. And don't even no, I'll be there when you call my name. I'll reach out my hand to you through my heart. Please don't go away from me. We can work this out, whatever it may be, girl. No, 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 no. Please don't. Please don't go away from me. When you call my name, I'll reach out my hand to you through my heart. Please don't go away from me. We can work this out, whatever it may be, girl. Oh, no, no, no. Please don't go away. Don't go, don't go. Don't go, don't go, baby. Don't go, baby. I'll be there, I'll be right there. 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 Oh, no, don't go, baby. Man, what? That song right there. Ah, that was a crowd pleaser. That was a crowd pleaser right there. That was a crowd pleaser. Let's see what else we got. Who's this? Ah, this was another bad boy artist. I don't know these words. It's called "Kissing You" by Total. That was uh that was a good song too back in the day. What I mean about that? I wanna kiss you. Yeah, yeah. Them girls was good. Kissing you is ooh, ooh. Kissing you is all that I'm thinking of. Kissing you is ooh, ooh. That was a good one. Let me see what else I got. I like this song when it came out. This went up the charts quite a bit. It was Mary J. Blige. She came out with a song with a rap group called Smith and Wesson. Every day, all day. This is how we do. This is how we do when we get down with Mary J. I like that little rap part in it. I shine, you shine, shine. 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 I shine, you shine. At this day and time, we maintain state frame of mind. I wish I knew the rap part. Hallucination. I can't get it. That's where my dome's at. All right, let's see. Ah, this was a good one. I know some of the words on this. This was fabulous, make you better with Neo. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm forced when we're together. Baby, I'm good all by myself. You make me better. You make me better. You make me better. You make me better. You my better half. If it ain't got the sweet frosting, then when I feel like I'm tired, mommy be taking me high. Then we burn it up. I'm a Nicoretta Scott if I'm gonna be king. Myself, but I'm a force when we're together. All right, what else we got? You know, this song, this is an older song. I don't know if any of y'all is the age for this, but it was Shaka Khan. Her name was Shaka Khan, and she came out with that song, Ain't Nobody. Oh my goodness. That was the most beautiful song around that time. Like every time it come on, and I believe it was on a movie too. Like every time it come on, it's like I just go into the zone. Like I feel it. I feel it when I'm riding in the car, I got the radio on. I don't care what the conversation is. That stop, I got to turn that song up. That's like one of my favorite songs. And definitely my favorite song of hers. There's someone That will last forever. Oh, 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 oh. Ain't nobody love me back to make me happy, make me feel this way. Ain't nobody love me back to you. You know, I be sitting here sometimes, and sometimes I think I feel like my brother be here or somebody be around me. Like, you know, it's such thing as spirits being around you, and you know, like I sit down on the bed the other day, and I swear, like if you're sitting on a, unless you got one of them special kind of beds, if you sit down on the bed, and somebody come and sit down beside you, like your side of the bed is going to kind of move. Like I felt that, and I knew that somebody was there, and just like from time to time, like now, I'm sitting here, and I keep feeling something like it's keep touching my head, and I keep doing this, and I keep doing like that, out of reflex. But just thinking about it, it just remind me of little things that my brother used to do, to pick with me. Yeah, nobody, no, that makes me feel this way, this way. Ain't nobody, nobody, nobody loves me better than you. Nobody, baby. That was a good song for 4th of July, for the holidays. People be around, and I had an aunt, man. My aunt Renice, she was something else. She'd be screaming, and then she'd be making like she was making a sound like what's that sound remind me of? Sort of like an Indian, and she just be going at it like, oh Lord. All right, what's this? My phone's starting to get dark. Oh, Michael McDonald. I keep forgetting. That was another classic too. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna have to switch out phones. Things will never be the same again. I keep forgetting how you made it so clear. That was one artist. I grew up listening to the music, and I never knew that that was a white guy that sang that song. Like I never knew. You know, he is so much flavor in his voice. Like he don't sound nothing like he look. Not saying you gotta look a certain way, to sing a certain way. Not saying nothing negative. Like somebody look at me, they may say, you know, older fat guy, like he ain't got no kind of flavor, and then I might surprise people with a song or something. So, all right, let's see. Okay. I keep forgetting. Things will never be the same again. How you made it so clear. I keep forgetting. Name a car for edit. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't see that. Who's this official? I don't know. Name a car for an edit. I don't understand that. Name a car for an edit. I don't know. You got to tell me what you're talking about, dude. Yeah. I keep forgetting. All right. But yeah, yeah. Growing up, man, I had some good times. You know, we would play video games, and one of the most popular games that I got to know and got to learn was Mortal Kombat. And it was another one. It was another one that had some fighting in it. Mortal Kombat lasts a long time. Mortal Kombat is still going strong now, and I believe. And we was playing. Well, back in the day, we had Sega Genesis and stuff like that, and they did have a popular game. That's what it was. One of the popular games that we liked was a basketball game called Jordan versus Bird. Michael Jordan versus Larry Bird. That was crazy. That was crazy to think about them, how cheesy and corny them graphics was back then compared to the games now. The games now, sometimes my girl see the game run on the TV and she thinking I'm watching a regular basketball game, and it's the video game that be playing. She be like, "Who playing?" I be like, Lakers and such and such." She thinking it's a real game going on. It's the video game playing. But like things are so much better now compared to how it was, growing up. This was another one. To start a new relationship with you. So what you do? Please come along with you. You make me wanna leave the one I'm with. To start a new relationship with you. So what you do? Now, cause you're the one that hooked us up, knowing it should have been you. What's sad is that I love her, but I'm falling for you. What should I do? Should I tell my baby bye bye? Should I do exactly what I'm feeling inside? Cause I don't wanna leave, don't wanna, I really need to get it together. Yeah. Who, baby? You know, I said, what would it be like to do a 24-hour vlog? And I said, I looked it up and I see that it was a couple of people that did it. One person was playing some kind of video game. And I was like, man, I don't know how they did it. I just can't imagine myself being that focused on something for 24 hours. I know sometimes I play my game. Like I play a little 2K from time to time. But when I'm tired, like I'll start to do silly stuff on there. And then I just be like, no, I gotta quit or I gotta pause it and come back to it after I get some rest. I don't see how they went 24 hours and played that game like that. Like that's a lot. That's a lot, you know. But teach his own. But I thought about that, but then I said, nah, I would make it. I will make it. I'm looking at myself now and I'm kind of on the tired side now. I would not make sitting around for 24 hours. trying to do something. And then the sad thing, like at least like if I could play some music and not have to worry about the my video being in trouble or anything like that, I may could get more hours in that way because there's something about good music, just make you wanna bobble your head and snap your fingers, but this playing, this talking, and you know, and now I'm just really taking a chance, just playing a little something, and just talking along with it. I don't know why. I don't know why my remote don't want to work in here. I think I need new batteries. This ain't the remote. That's what it is. All right, who's that? This was my song too. Another Carl Thomas. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. I always think that everything would be okay with me and you, but I was wrong. When I looked you in your eyes, I didn't see all the things I used to see. What's going on? Oh, always meant to be, but now I see you are wrong. You can't keep running back to me with all the baby, baby, please. No. And it will be the faded picture. I'm emotional. I'm emotional. Oh, oh, emotional. Whoa. Saw you at the club after dark. That wasn't me. You were wrong. Slow dancing on the floor while I was watching from the door. So hurt. There you were. It gave me reason to believe that we were meant to be, but now I see you were wrong. You were wrong. Baby, baby, please. No more. No more. The picture of emotional. Emotional. Oh, I'm emotional. Check it out. Check it out. You had your chance, but you threw it all away. No, baby, I don't understand. Mm-hmm. Unhappiness, faded picture, baby. I'm emotional. Oh, there's a faded picture. I'm emotional. Oh, said you convention love me. I'm emotional. So emotional. Such a faded picture in my mind. Yeah, I like some of them songs called Thomas came out with. It's kind of nice. Got another boy. I tell you what, you have your lineup. They have plenty of commercials. All right, let's see. Come on, baby. All right, who's this? Yeah, I remember that on Biggie was popular too. Everybody was pumping him and Tupac. Him and Tupac had some good stuff going on out there. It's just sad they wound up going up against each other because both of them had some good music going on out there. Those are the ones I like because they don't get Nathan but penetration unless they smell like sanitation. Yeah, but yeah, let me see. So I moved here to North Carolina in 2000, and I said, I'm gonna try to start a new life, try to start brand new, and see, you know, what I can build. And it didn't quite work out the way that I wanted it to work out. But one good thing about it is um, I had some good times here. Like, uh, I got a chance to, you know, gain a couple of friends and do playing basketball. Like when I came down, that's the first thing I went scoping the courts. I ain't gonna lie. First thing I came down here, I was court to court, seeing where the action was at, and I wound up meeting a couple of guys that I became cool with, and we just would go hit up the basketball courts or whatever. And um, it was fun. It was fun, but uh, ever since ever since I left home as a teenager, like I've always had that quality of wanting to help people. You know, uh, I had a lot of little cousins. I'm like the third oldest in our family, and at that point, my oldest cousin had passed away. So it was like my brother was in front, then I was behind my brother. Like we were the oldest, and but he was more so. Uh, he would come around, but he would spend a lot more time with people over on my father's side of the family. So a lot of the things that we was having, like he would be there from time to time, but he really wouldn't be there a lot. But one thing about my brother, I found out early about the it quality. Some people have a quality about them that just draw people to them. You know, it ain't the way they look, it ain't how they dress. It's just something about their personality that just make people want to draw to them and want to be around them. And that's the way my brother was. Like, I don't care where we went, he found people that just draw to him. I never forget we went to a block party, and at the block party, like it's nobody was dancing. They had music was pumping, but nobody was dancing. So when we pulled up on the scene, it was like, yo, all this good music, why nobody ain't dancing? Everybody just standing around. My brother went out there. He started doing his thing out there on the dance floor. I lied to you not. Next thing I know, he had about 3 women dancing around him, and he was just going all the way around, all around to all of them. And we was just like, I ain't lying. He was a chick magnet. It was like he was the magnet, and all of the chicks just started drawing to him, and he just was all smiles, like hands in the air, all right, just going around with everybody. Just man, we used to be like, and the thing is, around that time, shoot, my brother was every bit of 400 and something pounds. Like he was every bit of 400 something pounds, and he was confident. He was very confident. He wasn't cocky. He was confident. So, uh, other times, like we'd be downtown, and we'd see old nice, beautiful woman, fine old chick. And we like, man, was she fine? And then we trying to get a laugh. We thinking we gonna get a laugh. We'd dare my brother to go and try to talk to her, try to holler at her. And he'd be like, all right. So we be sitting around snickering amongst each other. Man, this dude, he goes over there, he get her number, her address, and talk about he's supposed to be hooking up with her tonight. Like what? Like it never ever went the way that we thought it was gonna be. We thought for sure she was gonna turn him down. Listen, that's one a valuable lesson I learned. Don't never count nobody out. Don't never count nobody out. I don't care what they look like, what they dress like. Don't never ever count nobody out. Cause my brother, I'm trying to tell you, ain't nothing stopped him. Nothing stopped him. Like me, you know what I mean? I had a little bit of confidence in myself. And what really raised my confidence is the fact that I could sing, and like girls was drawn to me off of that. Um, but as far as me actually going out there, and it's just something about a really, really beautiful woman that was intimidating to me. It was like, you know, maybe I didn't have enough confidence in myself to think that I could pull somebody like that. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but a lot of times I missed out because I was too afraid to go up there. Even when people was pushing me, go ahead, go and holler. Go ahead. I was chicken. I was chicken. I was too afraid to go and do it. Even with the woman looking at me, you know, and like waiting for me to come and talk to her. I was like, every once in a while, you know, I would step up and go in and do it. But for the most part, I'd be like in the shadows, like she looking at me. I'm like this, just like trying to avoid her, like. But it was some good times, man. It was some real good times growing up. Some real good times. Good music, good company. Like people wasn't about no nonsense and drama and all that. Like people was just trying to just have fun and get along. It's sad that nowadays, there's so much guns involved. Like and like the littlest things can cause somebody to draw a gun, and you can lose your life. It's really sad. But you know, back in the days, like it was shooting stuff like that going on. Shooting. We lived in a project, so it was. And living in the projects, it was always something going on. Something was going down. But for the most part, like we did pretty good. We did pretty good. We got along with people. It was a couple of little bullies, but we got along pretty good. Now, I'm gonna tell you another one. My cousin Richard. Now, Richard, that was my first experience, even before my brother. That was my first experience seeing somebody that cool. Like seriously, my cousin Richard was like a young LL Cool J, and like he had a smile, like a golden smile, like a big smile, and girls just drew to him, and I remember looking at him like, dang, well, like Richard, like he's really popular. But he was another one that really had a lot going on for himself. But you know, he ended up going into one of those boys' homes, boys' village, or something like that, and you know, he didn't do too good with that. He ended up years and years later in some kind of group home, but you know, something wound up happening. He wound up dying. I didn't realize, but my mom said that he did suffer with seizures, and I believe that's what they said happened. He had a seizure and he fell and hit his head or something like that. But you know, I'm talking about I had some good people around me. I had some good people around me, some good positive people. Like, you know, my cousins never tried to get me involved in things that I wasn't involved in. You know, if I did anything, it was because of me. Like cigarettes, for instance. I tried cigarettes, but my cousins was trying to tell me, not to do that, and trying to warn me that, cigarettes is a lot to it. It's a lot to it with cigarettes, and it's hard to quit. It's hard to quit. Once you get hooked on them, it's hard to quit. So, but nobody really encouraged me to do nothing like that. And like I said, I tried to smoke weed. I smoked weed a few times. I just honestly I just didn't get nothing from it like that. Like I had a few cousins that smoked, and like they was laughing at me because I wasn't feeling nothing. So they tripping off me. They say how I feel like. And I'm like I don't feel nothing. They laughing. They dying laughing off me. I say look at it. They done made a damn clown show out of me. Like I don't feel nothing. So but what ended that was another cousin that I was never affiliated with. Like he would never come around like that. Like he was never hanging with us like that. And I happened to see him one day over at one of my other cousins' houses, and he asked me if I wanted to smoke with him. And like I said, I wasn't into it like that. So I never learned how to roll nothing up or look out for anything. I never learned none of that stuff. So he went and rolled some stuff up or whatever like that, and it wind up. I wound up smoking it. I was a teenager. I wound up smoking it, and I started feeling funny. And then I started feeling like really sleepy, real sleepy. So I was like, damn, what did he give me? Then what make it so bad, I had to be to work that day too. So I remember getting up, and I remember everything being kind of spinning around. And I made my way down to the bus stop, and I was standing on the bus stop, and my body was trying to turn around in circles, but my mom was saying, "No, no, don't do that. No, stand still." So I'm like trying to stop myself from turning around. Then I got on the bus. I felt like everybody on the bus was looking at me. Like everybody was looking at me. I was like, why's everybody staring at me? That's the last thing I remember. I don't know what happened with work. I don't know how I got home. I don't remember nothing. But I do know this. After that, I knew there was something wrong with that. Like I never smoked. I smoked with them other cousins, and I never ever felt like that before. So at that point, I said, nah, I ain't smoking no weed no more. So later on, when I got around the other cousins and they was smoking, they was like, come on, you gonna smoke? I was like, nah, I don't smoke nothing no more. It's like, why you don't smoke? So I told them what happened. And one of my cousins was like, man, you don't smoke with him, man. I was like, why? He's like, he be lacing his stuff. He be putting stuff in it. I said, wow. I wish somebody would have told me. I didn't know he'd get down like that. So after that, I said, never again. I never smoked another blunt, or back then they wasn't blunts. They was the little roll up top paper or whatever. I never ever did it again, and I never wanted to do it again because I ain't never had nothing like that to make me feel out of my head like that. And then I don't even remember. I don't even remember how I got home. Like, how was I that messed up? I don't even remember getting home. So after that, I was like, nah, nah. But I did say next time I saw him, I was gonna give him some words. But I didn't see him no more for probably about 6 or 7 years. Like I said, he would come and go. A lot of times he'd be in jail, and I didn't see him no more. And when I saw him again later on, I never said nothing about it. I never said nothing about it. But it was a lesson. It was an early lesson that I learned about that. Then nowadays, that stuff is too expensive. Shit, it's hard enough trying to keep up and pay your bills. You talking about, well, me personally, like picking up another habit. Nah, I'll pass. I'll pass. Yeah, but man, I don't know what happened to my music night. I was planning on having some good music, but my whole lineup is whack. Well, it ain't whack, but it ain't what I was expecting. So I found one more song and go from there. What's this? Another silk. And I'm eating in my bedroom. So girl, please don't be late. There's a meeting in my bedroom. So please don't make me wait. My fruit cocktails have got warm now. It's almost time. Oh yeah, oh yeah. La 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 do do. Yep. Put you down. So be there or be square. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, yeah. Bedroom, bedroom. So please don't make me wait. All right, let's see. Got a little something, something for my sexy mama, mama. This is one, you're my moon and you're my sun. Oh, yeah. Jiggy, and you know that I'm feeling your sea low. Be there or be square. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, don't be late. Don't be late. Don't be late. All right, what we got? Ooh. Everything that I've been searching for. Oh, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. You. There's a meeting in my bedroom. Oh, don't be late. No. Meeting in my bedroom. Yeah, yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, hey, come into my room. My room. Hey. My room. Yep. But yeah, guys, I'm going to put these eye drops in. About to head on in. Probably gonna have to um get up early in the morning and get my girl ready for her treatment. Since she didn't do it tonight. It's making me work. Yeah, so probably gonna have to do it in the morning. Um, tomorrow, I, I'm gonna have a little bit of talk about something. I know we, I know we just talking about this, music and history and stuff like that. But tomorrow, I'm gonna be have a little bit of a conversation with y'all about dang, what our conversation supposed to be about. Hold on, give y'all the heads up. All right, what is this? Oh, pride. Pride. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be talking about pride. It's called uh, the rise or fall. Pride, the rise or fall. And I'm talking about this because, you know, different experiences and different things I see. Um, and I think it's important. Like I said, I'm trying to kind of pass some good positive information off, and I want us all to be good, you know. And like I said, I've been through some things, and from time to time, when I feel a notion to talk about something, like I'm just gonna go on and get it on out there and go on and talk about it because I found that some things that I talk about is very useful to people, and you never know how many people is going through that what you are talking about, and how it helps, how it may help somebody. So uh I'm gonna have a conversation with that, a conversation about that tomorrow. And so tomorrow at I got tomorrow at emotions. Tomorrow at 12, I believe it is. Yeah. So y'all look out for that. Y'all look out for that. Like it's very important. Like, and it's very helpful information that you could use uh, for the future, for now and for the future. So just look out for that. But I'm about to get on off of here, y'all, because I need to go in and get some rest while she's resting, so that I can go in and be able to get up and get them things together. But I appreciate y'all coming in and chilling with me while I eat. While I was supposed to be eating my fruit cocktails, they done mess around and got warm, but they still good. So I'm gonna let y'all go for now. But listen, I want y'all to know I appreciate y'all coming in and checking me out on this Friday. I know it's kind of on the late side, so I appreciate y'all coming in and peeking in and checking on me. I appreciate the likes, the comments, and I appreciate those that even subscribe. So I want to say God bless you all. I love y'all. I'm glad I'm getting to know y'all a little bit better, and I look forward to even more one-on-ones with y'all and begin to learn even more. But that's all I got for now, y'all. But till the next time, I'm wishing you love, peace, and blessings. All right? Period. I see y'all tomorrow on the next one. I love y'all. Good night. Peace.